What's up, everyone? And today I'm doing Transformers 5, and it will be the last Transformers stories I ever talk about. And also, there's a announcement to make. This my videos for now on will be in HD 1080p for now on. I want to make full HD videos because I just got a camera. It came today, and it arrived in the afternoon. And and there's and it came with three cameras. I bought three cameras. When I was trying to set up and try to get my camera up, like this other one right here, it didn't it didn't want to work. It took a long time loading and stuff like that, so I had to switch it out for another one, which is which is this right here. This is how it looked, and and I'm just gonna go with this camera, unlike the other one. I didn't check out the third one yet because it's in here. It's right in here. I'm not going to check it out yet because I think I have a working camera right already. So I'm going to save this for another time. I'm going to keep this saved unless this goes out in the future or something. Any, anyways, let's talk about Transformers. Around 2017, I was looking at a lot of Transformers 5 videos and getting hype from it, and finding out they're going to have it. Finding out that Transformers 5 will be a long movie and stuff, and there were scenes that were going to be in the movie in March. How special the movie's going to be, and I was very hyped for that. I want to see scenes. I want to see the scenes and stuff like that. And and I saw every TV spot trailer into TV spot 21, which was the best one for me. I just stopped. Then they continued the TV spots. I stopped watching. I stopped watching the TV spots after that and stuff like that. It keep buffering because it's the camera. It's the camera that I put on there, but it's still working. It's just buffering and stuff. Anyways, and I was excited for Onslaught battle. I was excited. I was excited for scenes for Onslaught because Onslaught was my favorite Decepticon in the movie and stuff. And I want to see Decepticon ships like Decepticon actual ships from Transformers 3. Actually, the motherships to see them again. And, and I was excited for Unicron for the most part and stuff like that. Excuse me. Anyways, moving on. When Transformers 5 came out on June  21st, I went to see it in the theaters, in the AMC theaters in Creve Coeur, which is West County and stuff. And I saw it. I saw it, and there was the opening scenes. The medieval scenes was my favorite part in the movie. They said, "No sacrifice. There can be no sacrifice. We'll have no victory." And there was just chivalry battles and stuff. And there was this Transformers knight, and he had to protect the staff. He gave the staff to Merlin to protect his staff. He said, "Or great evil will come for it." Then, then starts off with Optimus in space, he's frozen in space and stuff like that. And then then the opening title just come up, which again wasn't my favorite title in the movie. The favorite titles were the was the previous Transformers movies like one, two, and three and stuff when the title transforms. Now in the movies they don't title transforming it; they just show it on screen and stuff like that. Then after that, it talks about Transformers or keep coming to Earth, Transformers living in cities and stuff. And, and there's this new organization called TRF. If because in the last movie, which was Transformers Age of Extinction, Secretary Wen was the organization, but it failed and it created the TRF and stuff like that. And and the, and and it starts off with in Chicago. There was this in Chicago where these kids were searching this transform and this abandoned part of Chicago and stuff. And when the kids were in it, it reminded me of Super 8, the movie I saw years back ago and stuff, which is also a good movie, but I'm not going to talk about that movie and stuff like that. I'm not going to get off topic, but here I'm just going to keep talking about Transformers 5. Anyway, no, anyways, they found this Transformer in a ship. It looked like he was dead, and then he woke up. It scared them. They jump off the ship. Then after that, Isabella, which is her name is in the movie, I think, or it could be Isabel. I don't know. It could be either of the two. She found this transformer and stuff like that. Yeah. And then after that, a missile comes and he dies. And I already saw this in the trailer. I think, was I saw it a couple months ago. And anyways, I was really hyped for this movie. Not like Dark in the Moon hype, but I was very very hyped for it. The movie because I was seeing all this kind of stuff and all of that. And I was looking at the Rage of Nations channel and Lozo Ven's channel, which is also another Transformers channel to check out. If you hadn't checked it out, go check him out because he uploads Transformers posts and Transformers videos, I mean, and all about Transformers movie stuff and all of that. Anyways, and also subscribe to his channel as well because because he, it's a really good channel. We'll be right back. Sorry for that. I had to do some and stuff. I'm just, anyways. Uh, back to topic. There was this It's then after that, Cage shows up and saves the kids from TRF. Then then after that, actually, he went to this Transformer Knight who was a crash ship in Chicago. He saw inside of it. He saw. Then he said the talisman's gifted to you or something. Then after that, then after that, then after that, he said you take it. Then after that, after that, Cade walked away. Then the talisman followed him because it had legs, and and that was it for that scene. Then after that, Barricade shows up. Actually, there was a battle. There was a battle in the middle of this abandoned place. Bumblebee was there, along with the TRF. They battle each other. There's there's some minutes and stuff. Then Linux showed up, and I was hyped to see him in the movie because I saw him in the last time I saw him was in Dark of the Moon and stuff like that. And and then it goes to Barricade and Barricade and Megatron scene. And I was excited to see Megatron in the movie because Megatron looked different. They decided to back to change his name from Galvatron to Megatron for some reason in the movie. I never understood it. I wanted him to continue as Galvatron, just a few upgrade armor and stuff. Because in G1, because in Transformers G1, they kept his name to get Galvatron, and they never switched the name. So I want to go continue for that concept. It was kind of a disappointment. And and then it's just a net. You probably don't see them, but they're in front of the screen, buzzing in my face and stuff. But they're gone now. Anyways, oh, my battery's low. It's okay. I charged it. It's back on charging again. I have my stuff charging for 2 hours and stuff like that. And and to this junkyard where all these Transformers are hanging out at. I see Grimlock again, and I knew he'll be at the beginning of the movie, unlike most fans think of it. And uh, most fans, when they found out he was a big in the movie, they were pissed off, they were angry, they wanted him to be in the rest of the movie. But they said, like 5 or 6 months ago, before the movie came out, they said Grimlock will be at the beginning of the movie. And I knew that, unlike most fans. Because most fans, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, most fans don't look at the information. Look at, they just go by what they see in the movie and not the behind the scenes and stuff like that. And some of the fans, or half of the fans, look at behind the scenes. Anyways, There was there was there was Slug who's there as also, but I didn't see other Dinobots. They just disappeared, or they disappeared in the movie. They don't show up. Then there was this Day Trader truck, and I was thinking he was going to be the main part of the movie, but he wasn't. He was only in the beginning part. I was thinking he was going to play a important role in the movie. I think Ultra Madness would take that truck, but he didn't. He never showed it in the movie because a lot of people want Ultra Madness to be in the movie, but they never get a chance to and stuff. Then after that, I saw Starscream's head and stuff, and I was shocked to see that in the movie. That was a bit of an Easter egg to the third movie. Then then after that, uh, then after that, uh, there were Crosshairs and Bumblebee get into a fight. He said, "You'll never be Optimus Prime." And he said, "You talk too much," and they fight and stuff. Then after that, there was in this desert there was Megatron who was there, and he said he wants his crew back. He told him he wants his crew back, and he said the names, Decepticon names, Mohawk, which is a strange Decepticon. He's like 14 feet tall in height, and he was a motorcycle. Then there's Nitro Zeus and stuff, and Crowbar, which is Crankcase and stuff. He's like a clone of Crankcase. And there's Onslaught, which is my favorite Decepticon in the movie and stuff. Then, uh, then they went on the hunt for the Autobots, along with TRF. I always call them Cemetery One. Then, what happened is that they found the Autobot base, and they were trying to look for the Autobots, but they left already. Hound was still there, and he fought Megatron and stuff. Then after that, they went to this town. It was an abandoned town in the middle of nowhere. Uh, they battled there, and then the disappointing part in the movie began. They killed Onslaught because they killed Onslaught, and he did not. He did not do anything in the movie, which was a disappointment. And now it's like, uh, let me hold on. I had to blow my nose. I had to wipe my nose with a toilet paper. It's, and tissue. And getting back to topic, uh, they killed Onslaught. He did not do anything in the movie, and I was disappointed. I was saying it there like, what the f? Why did they kill him? He didn't do. He only had like 2 minutes of screen time or 1 minute of screen time. It didn't have him in Dark of the Moon. Then after that, Mohawk. Actually, Crowbar got killed before Onslaught, and Mohawk got killed by Bumblebee. Then the Decepticons retreated and stuff like that. And and what happened was then Cogman showed up to the scene. He said and said, "Let's go on this journey. Let's go. You're let's go on this journey." And we went on a plane to England. And they as they went there, they met Anthony Hopkins, which was I forgot. Anyways, they met him there. Then along with Hot Rod, which I was so excited for the movie, but but like Hot Rod's design, but I got used to it over the time, stuff like that.
You gotta try to open it up. Which one did you pick?
This one,
Does it work? You can see yourself?
yes,
Wow.
I can. It's HD.
Wow. What do you think? I don't know.
It's good.
That's the one you liked, wasn't it?
Yes,
The one you told me about, right?
yes,
Well, the good part is we've got several, don't we?
yes,
So I picked another one. It was black and is that the one I picked that was black? Remember I picked one and it had a lot with it. Yeah, but I picked that one. I picked that
yes,
one. Remember? That one I picked too.
yes. I understand.
Oh, I'm just glad that one didn't even come in a box. What kind of box is that? What did it look like? I'm just curious. Oh, oh, that's that Ted Gem. No, I didn't pick Ted Gem. I picked that other one. I picked the one with the cover, remember?
Yes,
I didn't pick that one. That was one of them other ones. But see, you picked this. See, the silver one turned out better, didn't it?
yes.
Okay. Well, at least you got that, okay? Your mom's trying to get her.
Sorry for that again. My parent came in talking about cameras, how good looking the HD camera was, and stuff like that. And there's a lot of interruptions. Actually, I know there's just a lot of interruptions for the past. Every time I do a videos and stuff, there's now lately. But anyways, I'm moving on. They go to Hot Hot Rod because I didn't like Hot Rod's design because it looked ugly. His face looked ugly, and it didn't look like the G1 counterpart. But I saw months ago, or many months ago, I saw this concept art for Transformers 5, The Last Night for Hot Rod, being announced. And this concept looked better than the one in the movie, but I got used to the design to move on. Then there was this amnesia transformer. He was thinking it was World War I. Shoot something at Bumblebee. Shoot some Bumblebee and Cade and Cogman and stuff like that. And uh, then then it goes to another scene. They go to the submarine. They need to find King Arthur's relic under the water because actually they talk about the history of the Transformers. They talk about the Transformers been there for a very long time, ever since ancient times and stuff. They were in World War II. They and they helped, and Bumblebee and Hotwire were brothers. They were in World War II. There was a scene of that, and I was like, those Transformers 2007 beginnings exist anymore? Because I remember short, in the short, it's only 20 minutes long. They talk about Bumblebee landed on Earth in 2003. Now, Bumblebee landed on Earth in 1945. It just didn't make any sense to me and stuff like that. And then then after that, they talk about Transformers, other history, like they appear in World War I. There, there, and there was this clock that killed Hitler and stuff like that. And anyways, the next scene, they go into England. They find a submarine, which is made a transformer, or I don't know. It was because it controlled on its own. It was I don't know. The TRFs detected it and they went to search for it. It goes underwater. There's this abandoned ship there underwater, and they go inside the ship. And along with Bumblebee went to another part of the ship to get to Cade. They end up going to the look. They end up where this Transformers statues were, and they found this Transformer named Steel Bane or something because he looked messed up. He only had one eye, he, and stuff like that, and he was all messed up. He said, "You come from the staff," and he battled Cade and stuff like that. And then Wings came, blasted the Transformers, blasted the Transformer. Then they took that Transformer out. Then these other two Transformers showed up, and 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 Optimus Prime blasted them and killed them. Then, oh, I totally forgot about this subject. Quintessa, Quintessa, Quintessa and Cybertron, Quintessa and Cybertron, and they just. Maybe I should say that one for later on because it's gonna be a long topic to talk about. Anyways, Optimus Prime said, "Give me the staff," and they eventually gave it to him. Then one of the soldiers shoots at him. He said, "Who dares to challenge me?" And Kay said, "That's not Optimus Prime." And Bumblebee went off after him and fight him. Then the ship rose up out of the ocean. There's there's the battle between Optimus and Optimus Prime, which is Nemesis Prime, because in the and he battled Bumblebee. He almost killed Cade with the sword because Cade was behind Bumblebee's head when Optimus slammed the sword on him. And let me tell you about Nemesis Prime. Nemesis Prime. The Nemesis Prime Optimus going evil was too short. I wanted it to last longer in the movie. It was a disappointment and stuff. I wanted him to last long in the movie. Quintessa slaps Optimus Prime and come under her control. And she says, "I made you. You're mine to command." And I don't think Quintessa is the creator at all because it's impossible. Because the creators were like organic and metal. She's full metal and stuff. And 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 now and Cybertron. Cybertron's movie was small, but I didn't want that planet to be Cybertron. I wanted it to be Unicron because I never liked. They bring they bring Transformer Prime stuff like Unicron was the Earth and and stuff like that, and I was disappointed. I was disappointed. I didn't want that. I don't want Cybertron. I wanted Unicron to be the planet and stuff. I didn't want Cybertron to show up. I didn't want Cybertron to show up, but it did, and 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 I don't even know what they were thinking in the writers' room when they wrote the movie, because there was like 15 writers in the room. I don't I don't think they did well with the script when they came up with this idea that they bring Transformers Prime into it. A lot of crazy stuff like that. But I don't want this video to be long, so I'm not going to go deep into that. Um, uh, the final battle. Cybertron came to Earth, destroyed everything, and stuff like that. And they have to go about 20,000, 25,000 feet in the air for the final battle. They go there, they go to the final battle, lockdown ship shows up again, and stuff like that. It was just a net and all that. It came back. And I just want to spray most of this boards with all the spray. I don't care if it smells or not. I'm tired of these gnats coming into my face and just buzzing around and stuff like that. Anyways, moving on. The final battle begins. They blow ships up out of the drone ships out of the sky. There was this Osprey scene and Dragon, and there was this Transformers combiner that transformed to Dragon Storm and stuff like that. And and there was this. They transformed to this three-headed dragon. The dragon blew ships out of the sky and stuff. And they went to the landing zone. They crashed on the landing zone and they battled on the landing. They battled the Decepticons. The Decepticon protoforms came back in the movie for a little bit. I saw them, and I could easily tell them apart. For me, unlike most fans, they said most most Transformers in the movie are gray and silver, but I don't listen to that crazy stuff because it's insane. Because the Autobots are colored, and the Decepticons are gray, gray, blue, and silver. Um, but I can still easily tell the Decepticons apart, unlike most fans can. And it goes way back when I was 10 and stuff, when the Transformers 2 came out and all of that. And anyways, they get blown up in the movie. Then they battle this combiner Decepticon named Veringus. Actually, he's not a Decepticon at all. He just works for Quintessa. He was this Transformers with horns. It was like a demon Transformer or something, and all of that. And if Veringus only appears a little bit in the movie, he don't have much screen time. He only be in the movie for like 3 minutes or 2 minutes in the movie, and that's about it. He gets killed at the end. Then there was this final battle when they were diving down 10, 25,000 feet in the sky. They battled Megatron, Nitro Zeus, and throughout the scenes, Megatron gets thrown out. They blasted Nitro Zeus and stuff like that. And then then after that, they get Quintessa. They battle Quintessa, and and get off their planet. She disappears. They get Cade and this other girl. I forgot her name, and they left out of the place, which was diving down all the way down to the earth. It crashes in the earth. They transform into trucks and vehicles, and they go to this cornfield. And the movie ends there. The movie in actually didn't end right there. I mean, then then the actual ending of the movie came with Quintessa was in the desert. She said she wants to kill Unicron. She shapeshifts to this human, and that was about it. The credits came up, and I gave this movie a 6 out of 10. It wasn't that good as Dark of the Moon and stuff. It wasn't that good as Dark of the Moon, but I enjoyed the movie. But there was a lot of disappointments in the movie. There was a lot of there was a scenes I didn't even like. Like they killed off Onslaught too early. Uh, and what I really wanted in the movie was Cyclonus and Scourge and the sweeps, all of the Galadron gang, but that never happened in the movie. Actually, I want to see Bruticus. I want to see Bruticus in the movie because I was expecting to see Bruticus in the movie for a long time, but they never introduced Bruticus. They It's like the people in the writers' room didn't understand what they were putting in the movie. They just put anything in the movie. Hey, they're like, hey, here we go. Screw everything else. Anyways, that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next video, which is coming in 3 days or 4 days from now, which is on schedule. I'll see you in the next video.